The Mongols came from the vast grassy plains of Central Asia, known as the steppes. They were nomadic people, moving their homes with the seasons. They lived in tents called yurts and relied on their herds. Life on the steppes was harsh, and the Mongol tribes often fought for resources. The Mongols were skilled warriors from a young age. They were expert archers, firing arrows with deadly accuracy while riding. The Mongols were tough and resilient, used to surviving in difficult conditions. They were a powerful force waiting to be united. A powerful leader would soon emerge, changing the course of history. In the late 12th century, a man named Temüjin rose to prominence among the Mongols. His father was a tribal leader who was poisoned by a rival clan. Temüjin faced a difficult childhood, even spending part of his youth as a captive. He eventually united many of the Mongol tribes under his rule. In 1206, Temüjin was declared Genghis Khan, the Great Khan. He introduced a new legal code known as the Yassa to unite his people. With a unified army, Genghis Khan set his sights on expansion. He led his warriors to conquer parts of Siberia and northern China. After consolidating his power in the east, Genghis Khan turned his attention westward. The Khwarazmian Empire, a powerful Muslim empire centered in Persia, controlled vital trade routes. This empire stretched across Central Asia, presenting both opportunity and a challenge to the growing Mongol Empire. In 1219, Genghis Khan led his armies across the Pamir Mountains into the territory of the Khwarazmian Empire. This was a daring move, taking his forces into unfamiliar and hostile territory. The conflict was sparked by a dispute over trade, but it quickly escalated into a full-blown war. Arab general the Mongols, with their superior military tactics and horsemanship, proved to be formidable adversaries. They conquered city after city, including Bukhara, Samarkand, and eventually the Khwarazmian capital itself. Mongol warrior. The Mongol conquests were swift and brutal, often leaving a trail of destruction in their wake.
Section 4. A divided empire, fragmentation, and decline. Genghis Khan died in 1227, but his empire continued to expand under his successors. However, the vast Mongol Empire, stretching from Eastern Europe to the Pacific Ocean, was difficult to govern. Internal conflicts arose, and the empire eventually fragmented into different khanates.
These khanates, while still formidable, were no longer united. They often fought each other for dominance. This internal strife weakened the Mongols' overall power. Additionally, the Mongols struggled to adapt to governing sedentary populations. They were used to the nomadic life of the steppes.
The Mongol Empire also faced resistance from the people they conquered. Rebellions and uprisings challenged Mongol rule in different parts of the empire. While the Mongols were skilled warriors, they could not maintain their vast empire indefinitely.
Section 5. The legacy of the Mongols, trade and cultural exchange. Despite its eventual decline, the Mongol Empire left an indelible mark on history. The Mongols were known for their brutality, but they were also pragmatic rulers. They tolerated different religions and cultures within their domains.
Genghis Khan himself understood the importance of trade and sought to protect the Silk Road. Under Mongol rule, trade flourished between East and West. Merchants, diplomats, and travelers could traverse much of Eurasia in relative safety. This exchange led to the spread of ideas, technologies, and goods across continents.
The Mongols also adopted practices from the cultures they conquered. For instance, they learned about gunpowder from the Chinese. This military technology would later have a profound impact on warfare. The Mongol Empire, though short-lived, left a lasting legacy of cultural exchange and interconnectedness.
Section 6. The end of an era. The Mongols reshape Eurasia. The Mongol Empire, once the largest contiguous land empire in history, eventually crumbled. Internal divisions, external resistance, and the challenges of governing such a vast territory all contributed to its decline. However, the Mongols' impact on Eurasia was undeniable. They had reshaped the political landscape, facilitated trade and cultural exchange, and left a lasting mark on the world. The story of their Mongol Empire is a reminder of the rise and fall of empires, the power of unity and leadership, and the enduring impact of cultural exchange. The Mongols' story did not end with the decline of their empire. Their descendants continued to rule in different parts of the world, adapting to local customs and leaving their own distinct marks on history.